HTF observation for the 10th of February. I did not lock the sticks. There we go. For the 10th of February, let us build our understanding. Most recent higher time frame accumulation that saw intention to the downside, price specs, liquidation of that high, sell side continuation. If this follows through, this low becomes a liquidity target. Internally, high to low, mitigation, follow through. Price cycle complete, what do we see then happen afterwards? Sideways structure, intention, pullback mitigation, possibly sell side continuation to the downside, possibly. That's what it looks like, at least from a high time frame perspective. Right? Good location, good reaction to the downside. However, we've broken initiation structure to the downside. If price wants to take a low, I expect initiation structure at least until a significant low to confirm structure. And do we get that? We have to zoom in a little bit more to confirm that. I want to see this low here possibly break with that initiation structure. But internally, what are we currently doing? Intention to the downside, we see price slowing down. Then what we have? Bullish intention. Bullish intention came into that sell location, 25% sell low location. So it's a valid sell location to possibly see this low actually liquidate. And then that follows the higher time frame direction. Go to the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, we can see much clearly, just more data, which price is fractal. What I wanted to see is whether this liquidates within that initiation structure, which we don't, which kinda makes you question a little bit, because what type of structure is this? Pullback structure, where we saw initiation structure here to see continuation, and then we get pullback structure into the POI, price showing that intention away, running that internal high, possibly that pullback into 50% buy side continuation. Let's just put on our A to B between, well, we have a range structure, price liquidates 50% there, liquidation here as well, and then price has the low into the high over here. Let's just make that a bit thicker, like that is fine. Between this low and this high, price saw initiation that actually took a significant high, internal significant high, and whatever structure do we have coming into it, initiation, and possibly then that pullback structure. So price possibly is most likely to maybe see a buy continuation and actually take this high. So internally, we conflict in here a little bit, but the internal structure for buy side is pretty clear. Even if you want to, or you will be patient for buy side, or sorry, sell side, this narrative here is quite clear, especially since you have that resting liquidity from this candle low. Liquidation of that low, so strong intention to the upside, strong bullish engulfing candle. So that is definitely something to note. Let's go to the 15-minute. So like dailies or intraday, trading chart, whatever you want to call it, and see what happened on the open. So we know price was bearish trending, so possibly that pullback structure, 50% continuation, 50% continuation. So we know that's very clear, right? So what we can do to make it a bit clearer, high into the low over here, and then high into the low, high into the low. So this is a new internal high, internal low. So we don't want to mark it off as confirmation of the bearish trend yet. We want to see price liquidate this high, come back, mitigation and continuation, creates a new higher low, the higher high. Do we have to wait till then? If price presents us very nicely on the lower time frame, we can get in. Or like in 1 minute, for example, we can get in. Because prices have already shown that bullish narrative being respected. We have accumulation of orders, mitigation, and possibly that's buy side, sell side continuation. As this being the internal liquidity target. Don't I have a... Yes, I do. The lower time frame liquidity target. This can go away. That's my entry chart. Sorry. But ultimately, that's all we have to make note of, really. Let's go through 1 hour and just actually say some bullish reaction here. Possibly see high. Is slow before POI POI respected. Price liquidation, price liquidates. Where's the dollar? There we go. Initiation structure. High time frame. Buying. Then price, like I said, move into the POI slash trending structure. So that is a strong confirmation. Mitigation to mitigation. Why do I say mitigation to mitigation? Price comes up, mitigate, pulls back down, gives a reason for price to move back into the demand to mitigate and move back up, immediately liquidating this high, because this high becomes the immediate target for this buy narrative here, and possibly to follow through with this narrative for this high. That is why I said mitigation to mitigation. Especially since I don't expect this to break because of how this price move away to do. So that's basically it for the observation. Don't have to go crazy in depth, but definitely be understood in what price is doing the narrative of the higher time frame. Because if we overall over the next month or so, if we take this highs, I would expect selling tension to come from this range. Why? 50%, possibly even lower above this high, but that's what I kind of expect from price. Either way, I will end the recording here. Goodbye. And once again, Jesus is Lord, Son of God, Savior of the world. Thank you. Goodbye.